It's a cold and wet, dreary day today in Canberra. Lots of rain, lots of moisture. The temp is very cold. I have no idea what it is. I should look it up. And so the only thing to do when it gets to this weather, after now that I've finished running my errands, is to sit, get cozy, paint some minis. So today I figured I'd work on my Trench Cleric here. I've been doing some additional painting in the background, painting up my other warband members, specifically a sniper priest and my shock trooper with flamer. Pretty sure he's a shock trooper, but I'll have to check. Just to try and get it all ready to complete this warband. I'm off to go see the doctors later this afternoon, and they will determine my fate. If I am to return to work tomorrow, or if I am to stay here and continue recovery. I'm at the point now where I'm getting a little bit bored of being at home, but I'm still exhausted just all the time. And being this tired makes it very difficult to want to go back to work. The idea of being in an office, having to socialize with people, etc., doesn't sound very enjoyable right now. Like, I'm sure it would be fine. I'm sure they would take it easy, be gentle, not have too much on my plate. But me, just knowing me, I know I'd overdo it. So it's just easier if I can avoid it. Originally, I was meant to return on the 12th. That's when my leave runs out. And it's when my hospital certificate runs out as well. So I have to go to the doctors, go have a chat to them, get their opinion, get them to check out my stitches and wound, explain how I'm feeling, and see if they want me to do it. I texted my boss and explained how I'm still feeling pretty fatigued most days. That after about an hour of running errands, if that, I'm just wrecked. My sleep is still very poor. And she said that she wants a return to work certificate, even if I do feel better. Which is fine. That's her right, I guess. She just wants to take care of me. But it meant that even if I was feeling great tomorrow, it's not like I can go back. I have to now go get this certificate. Which is a bit of a ball ache. And so, if I'm being forced to go see the doctors, I might as well try to take the extra few days instead of trying to push through and be okay. I was hoping I could just work from home, but yeah. I don't really know how I'm meant to speed up my recovery. I don't know if doing these vids are making it easier or harder. I know they're keeping me entertained. And it's not like I'm lifting too much weight or running around getting crazy shots. It's just little things around the house. Something to keep me busy, and then I sit here at the computer and try and edit them so that they're decent videos. But anyway. In some more uplifting news, though, there is a World Trench Crusade campaign looking to start at the end of September, which is kind of sick. I say end of September, 7th to the 23rd. It looks like they've designated areas for nations to play. So, for example, us being Australia, we're paired with New Zealand, and we'll be playing over the Gabriel's Sword Strait, I think it is, which in the lore is just near New Antioch. It's like just north of it. So we'll be fighting over that area. It's a thing where you register your games per day, wins and losses, etc., and they'll tally up the score between the Fallen, which is just the heretics, and the faithful warbands, and then it'll change things within the game, which I think is such a cool way of affecting what your fan base are doing, what the people are actually playing, and how it can change the lore, but based on the community, if that makes sense. I just think it's a really fucking cool idea. So I'm kind of hoping I can have this new Antioch warband done by then. We'll see. Might be a bit close. So I need to finish this warband for this upcoming campaign. And I'm missing a heavy mechanized infantry or two. I'm planning to use the Badger hard suits from Wargames Atlantic if I can get the minis in. They're not perfect for it, but I think that they'll do the job pretty well. I'm a bit nervous about their size, so I may need to bulk them out with some green stuff / milliput. Just to make sure that they're big enough and tall enough. I'll make them fit the base, that won't be an issue. Worst comes to worst, I put some extra cork down and they'll be a little bit bigger. You can see I'm looking at them now on Amazon. I'll link it so that you can have them here. But they're really bloody cool minis. A lot of this Marcher line from Wargames Atlantic I think would work perfectly. Before I started kit bashing these ones, I was looking at the Veterans and Command sprue, just because I think that they would work, but their guns are more modern than World War One, so I decided to go with a different set for the Wargames Atlantic. They also have the Iron Core, which is specifically the Valkyrie heavy units. I thought they could be an interesting Heretic Legion. They feel very sci-fi, but if I was to use them for Naval Raiders and convert them into diving suits, change the helmets, for example. But instead, for my Naval Raiders, I have decided to go with some G-Dub minis, which kind of gross me out. But the Trader Guard just looks so good. And I think that they're going to be our best option for what I'm trying to achieve.